Okay, carrying on education on spring cleanup and things like that. We have Liriope over here, this short grassy. There are basically two types that we work with here. There's the big blue, or two categories: the clumping variety or spicata that spreads. You know, you can make sort of fields of that stuff. The big blue tends to stay in its own tidy little clumps. So sometimes we treat this as an evergreen here, and we leave it go through the winter, and it can stay green. Late winter, it really starts to brown out all last year's foliage. So we're going to give those a happy haircut. My weapon of choice on that is the trusty old weed eater. And as a lot of you will know, there's an algorithm to every 2-cycle engine. The first most important thing being your mixed gas, 40 to 1, 50 to 1, 32 to 1 ratio, whatever it is. First steps on this, move it to the start. Sometimes I forget to do that, and we'll crank on it until frustration ensues, and forget that I need to put it to the start. Next is move the lever up to choke. There are symbols on these things that really represent a butterfly valve in a carburetor. And so one of those symbols will be tilted, and one of those symbols will be straight. The tilted one will be for your choke, and the straight one will be for run. Now, sometimes in more recent days, they've just put choke and run on a machine, which they should have done all along, but alas, here we are. Primer bulb, give it a couple squirts, and go. It's kind of cold today, and it's the first time we fired up this instrument. This one has a bump knob on it, and it releases more line when you bump it. Now, don't do this at home. We've taken the safety shield off of this device only so that we can have larger line and more access. Do what you feel safe. I am wearing safety glasses. They're just very high tech. Google makes them. They're invisible safety glasses. Just go gentle on it, not high speed or anything. And that's going to be okay for those. We've actually got two different types of Liriope in here of the clumping variety. Variegated, which all that means is it's got sort of striations or stripes in the leaf. Sort of a very light green, or some people call it white in green. And then the big blue over here is just straight green. So that's how I handle Liriope, monkey grass, mondo grass. It's got a lot of different names. It's all the same thing. And if you can get your 2-cycle implements running correctly, that's a good way to, and a quick way to do it.